What is happening, Magnus sites? So I hear that this girl is getting torn apart online. But you know me, I'm a fair guy. So I'm going to take a look at what she has to say and see why she's going viral. Let's check this out.
I think like the biggest thing that like annoys me in like the whole dating world is like fucking talking stages. Like that shit's so annoying. Like the whole and just like the inconsistency in them. Like I literally like hate that like so much. But I think that's like my biggest thing. It's just like
what specifically?
Just like the fact of just like you like I don't know how to word this. Like in like talking stages and it's just like you're like labeled that and it's like people like are considered like you can't like you're just like confused and like most of the time like the girl gets like attached or something and they like see it like it's gonna lead to a relationship and it's always not and it's just like,
I know what she's talking about.
That's like my biggest thing is like I just hate the whole like how like talking stages are so like normalized. Like traditional dating does not exist in this generation.
You know what? I know what she's talking about. So people are probably making fun of her for how many times she said like, and the fact that she couldn't fully explain what she was talking about. I'm not going to make fun of her. I know what she's talking about. I dated someone who did not understand the talking stages, right? Apparently, around the world, talking does not exist. So I was dating this chick that was foreign, and she said something one day to me, and she said something about me being her boyfriend. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I said, I'm not your boyfriend yet. She was like, then what are you? I was like, we're just talking. And she was like, talking? What are you talking about? She was like, what is this talking? What do you mean talking? And I was like, holy shit, this concept is actually unknown to certain people. So, I get what she's saying because when you're talking, at least over here in America, at least where I'm from, most people know what talking means. So, if you see me with a chick and you're like, yo, what's up, Tyrone? And I see you later and I'm by myself. I'm like, yo, so she was a nice one. Yeah, that's your girl. I'm like, nah, we just talking. They understand what that means. And talking is almost equivalent. It's equivalent to dating, but it's early stages dating. Because if we're dating covers the whole thing. Dating really covers everything from all initial dates all the way up to basically giving you a ring. Think about it. Like you're basically dating at that point. I know different people use dating for different stages, but that's what dating is. You're going out on dates. You're kissing, you're hugging, Valentine's Day, dinner, and going here and there to the movies, and you're meeting parents. You're still dating, but some people like to cut dating once you become official girlfriend and boyfriend. Then it's just like they're together. But still, people will refer to like, oh, that's my girlfriend's boyfriend. They've been dating for like 3 years. You see what I'm saying? So, but what she's talking about is the stages of talking. So, this is where people get confused. Guys and girls get confused. They'll start talking, and one of them usually gets attached more than the other first, especially if they're having sex. The girl put it on the dude put it on the girl, whichever happens, and then all of a sudden, when you're talking, see, a lot of times the talking stage, people are also talking to other people. And when I used to date like on Tinder and stuff, even girls that I met on Instagram, before the infamous Scarlo, I would ask them like, listen, it's okay, but I just need to know, are you talking to anybody else while you're talking to me? And then, they might be like, yeah, I'm talking to one or two other guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking to one other girl. Just wanted to be up front so that we both understand where each other's coming from and, So, and that would keep things more open So then we didn't think like we were getting played if one of us was to be like, I don't know if it's going in the direction I really want. I think we should just, chill. Let's not, take this any further. You know what I'm saying? So she's talking about people, not knowing, and somebody gets attached, and that shit happens all the time. I think to get past that, you'll be in a stage where you're talking, and I think it's always good to let each other know, to have an understanding, to be upfront with each other at some point. If you need to cut it, cut it. You get what I'm saying? And especially if you're not getting what you want from the relationship. And that goes both ways. If the guy wants it to be official and the girl's kind of like, she might have some other options. She might not be sure. She might not be right in the head at the point. She might be going through things in her family life. Whatever, bruh. If she's not ready to commit and you want to be in a committed relationship, then cut it. Or you can say, listen, while you trying to figure it out, I would like to talk to other women. Is that okay with you? And some might say yes. And if she says no, it's like, okay, well, listen, you let me know if you still interested in me at some point, because I really like you. I want to make it official with you, but I really want to be in a relationship with somebody. I just don't like not having that complete, relationship. So I would like to talk to somebody else. You know what I mean? Boom! There it is. Be upfront with them. Same thing with the girls. You tell them, well, I want you to be my boyfriend. If you don't want to be my boyfriend, I don't want to do this anymore. Tell them. You know what I mean? Find another man. Just like the guys can find another girl. But a lot of times, y'all don't want to do that. Because you're afraid that you can't find somebody else to talk to. And you're going to miss that male or female company. You got to be stronger with yourself. You understand? That's how I did it. I let them know. When I started talking to Scarlo, there was one other chick that I was talking to, and I let her know, like, look, there's, kind of like a little, but, and I really meant that because this chick, she was, they're two opposite ends of the spectrum, okay? This other one was wild. I think deep down, she would have made a really good chick, but just not for me. She had too much baggage that I didn't want to carry in a specific area of life. Everybody's got their baggage. It's just, whose baggage can you carry? And hers I didn't want to carry. You know what I'm saying? So I had to cut things with the chick, and I cut them before I ever made anything official with Scarlo. Before I ever really even got serious with Scarlo, I cut it because I just long term that this is one of the things. When I think of when you're thinking of a woman that you want to possibly be the mother of your children at some point, man, you start eliminating a whole lot of them. Because, there's that meme that goes around on Instagram, like, hey, this was your mom, like, your grandma, hey, this was your grandma when she was 22. And there's like another picture, hey, this was your grandma when she was 22. And it's like two different times, our time, the Instagram time, when everybody's twerking and showing their ass on Instagram versus back in the day when they would have a nice dress on and posing femininely, smiling in their picture or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I do not want nobody that my kid could go and find some nasty old pics of her online. You must be crazy. That's explaining for years. That's kids getting into fights for years. That's possible disrespect to the mother of your children for the rest of her life, because especially when boys find out stuff like that, but girls too, they find out you was like that, you might not get no respect no more for the rest of your life after that's found out. And we already finding out certain celebrities' children are finding out what they used to do or what they did, and it ain't going too well. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, post comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. If you enjoy my take and thoughts on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Whoa.